The Wii certainly had its way with our expectations. First we giggled at the name and the lack of HD, and then we were bowled over by the motion controls and treated to some of the greatest entries in our favorite Nintendo franchises. To help us sort out the brightest of the system's lineup, we've enlisted fellow Countdown conquistadors Screw Attack, who are also pondering the same top 10 at the same time. Here are our picks, then check out their picks. We haven't compared answers, so any differences or similarities are as much of a surprise to us as they are to you. Which of us is crazier? You decide, and let us know your favorite Wii games in the comments below or on social media. Despite its sometimes spotty online functionality, the highly anticipated release of Brawl delivers some of the best local multiplayer action on the Wii. The game marks the first time in the series that third-party icons join the fray, including Konami's legendary Solid Snake and Sega's famous speedster Sonic the Hedgehog. Nintendo also delivers a more expansive single-player mode in the form of Subspace Emissary, though it's up for debate whether this fan service-filled adventure was for the better. Despite its flaws, it's hard to argue against a game that's consumed countless hours of our lives battling it out with friends. Racing in at number 9, Mario Kart Wii is a thoughtful progression to the beloved series. The game forgoes Double Dash's dual driver system, introducing its own new touches in the form of a tweaked-out power slide, wheelie-popping motorcycles, and dynamic tricks that facilitate turbo boosts. Plus, the standard 16 new courses are joined by a welcome return to 16 updated retro tracks. Veterans may scoff at the Wii wheel or find themselves turned off by the overabundance of power-ups, but what they see as a more level playing field, we see as an opportunity for the chaotic fun and unpredictability that makes Mario Kart unrivaled. So grab a cart and let's go! Skyward Sword is not the most popular Zelda game. It could be the loosey-goosey gesture commands, or that Fi is a little too helpful, but if you look for things to love instead of things not to love, this is a game where rescuing the princess is really finding your friend. It's a game with dense, living environments, dungeons you care to return to, and side quests that actively improve the lives of NPCs. And if nothing else, this is a game of Groose, a man who sets aside his fearless love for Zelda to accept his secondary role in a larger narrative, while managing to keep his cool hair in shape the entire time.
Daddy, I need you.
Silent Hill Shattered Memories is as enthralling as it is innovative. Its system of psychologically profiling the player, changing its scares to target you specifically, is an entertaining and refreshing spin on the horror genre. The story is one of the best in survival horror's rich history of quality shocks and twists. And while the game design isn't flawless, it makes use of the Wiimote in some interesting and chilling ways. Nothing beats the feeling of raising the remote to your ear to hear that call. The third chapter in the Metroid Prime trilogy ends in style, building on the series' incredible level design with a group of varied worlds and some assistance from Samus's gunship. Twisting passages and wondrous secrets beckon players to explore, and the zip lines of Elysia provide a memorable means of traversal through the floating city. Most importantly is that Metroid Prime 3 nails motion controls better than any FPS on the platform. Shooting and strafing feels natural, and there are some fun motion-enabled mechanics such as unlocking doors and using the grapple beam to yank away shields. After years of waning relevance, Donkey Kong roll-jumped back into the hearts of millions as the expectation shatterers at Retro Studios created Donkey Kong Country Returns. This is a game about discovery and simple pleasures, like when DK beats his own palms against the dirt to break open the Earth's surface, or when blowing onto some plants uncovers a couple of extra bananas. With its platforming challenge and inspiring soundtrack, Donkey Kong Country Returns matches and surpasses the best moments of Country's past. Anything less would be uncivilized.
This is the Monado's power! Monado! Right!
Move it to right. Bring it on!
Not only is Xenoblade one of the best games released for the Wii, but one of the greatest RPGs of the past generation. What makes it even more remarkable is that Nintendo initially had no plans to bring the game stateside after it received critical acclaim in Japan and Europe. It's a good thing they did though. Xenoblade was a smash hit in the US, selling out immediately and earning universal acclaim. The amazing sense of scale, the overabundance of quests, a unique combat system, and an incredible soundtrack make this a truly memorable experience in an overworld that's like no other. Our lovable plumber had a lot to prove in the early days of the Wii, but Super Mario Galaxy came along with a breath of fresh air while spelunking around the final frontier. With a little help from a new array of cosmic powers, gravity tricks, and a control scheme wonderfully complemented by the Wii's unique hardware, exploring these environments adds a new dimension to the franchise's already robust 3D platforming repertoire. And it certainly doesn't hurt that the impressive visuals keep our eyes glued to the screen, experiencing something wildly different from anything we'd seen from Mario games before. And it would be a crime to forget the game's stellar music, which rockets past all of our expectations. Continuing the Zelda legacy in a new era, Twilight Princess proved at launch that the Wii would be home to complex and memorable adventures, not just motion-controlled minigames. In a dark new setting, Link not only gets to fight from horseback, but also finds himself able to change into a wolf, aided by the enigmatic and memorable Midna. The game features some of the most unique dungeons in the series, including the Snow Peak Ruins and Arbiter's Grounds, where Link rides a giant top like a roller coaster. With its melancholy music, exceptional final showdown, and poignant ending, Twilight Princess is a special game that still pulls on our heartstrings. Super Mario Galaxy builds on the foundation of its revolutionary predecessor, yet rather than feeling like more of the same, it manages to continually surprise with new ideas and impeccably crafted levels. The additional power-ups like the Spin Drill, Rock Suit, and Cloud Suit are applied to each stage contextually, which helps keep the challenge of each world unique and fresh. The implementation of Yoshi adds a thoughtful level of depth and playfulness, while obtaining the elusive green stars is a testament to the near-flawless stage design, pushing you to master your skills and explore areas that seem unreachable. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is imaginative, elegant, and dazzlingly beautiful, and it's the best game released on the Wii. Don't forget to check out Screw Attack's version of the top 10 Wii games, and let us know what you think are the best games on the system in the comments.